Alright, so let's hope this stuff works.
Really 80s sounding.
Oh, snap. We live. Hey, Clay Fighter. Well, it is what it is. What's up, y'all? Clay Fighter. Alright.
Love that music. A little bit of trivia. A lot of these old game systems, they used Yamaha's FM synth modulator card for the sound.
Nerd. I like that dude with the
Pull that shit up.
with the Elvis hair. I think that's where it's at.
I've always liked the snowman.
I like the snowman too. Like on Clay Fighter for the 64. So yeah, I'm Eric. Don't really know who is live with us. This is our first time doing this.
And I'm Rudolph for the...
Yeah, the guy you never see.
The 8-bit Crusaders. They're not the 64-bit Crusaders.
Yeah, definitely not.
That's coming. Someday.
Is it?
No, it's not. It's really not. 8-bit all the way, baby. Just like I'm ergonomic. For your pleasure. For her pleasure.
Oh, God.
Not his pleasure.
Oh, Jesus.
This is off to a good start.
Alright. So let's get this.
So we're gonna
song.
play
Versus mode.
See, it's gonna take a little getting used to because I've never owned a Super Nintendo.
Because he's lame.
I've always been a fan of Sega. Like growing up, I had the Sega Genesis, not the Nintendo. Cause I know it's good.
No.
Well, this game was available on all the platforms at the time. Seeing our monitor, we're really in the dark, but that's okay.
Yeah, you can't really see us too well.
Hey folks. You can hear us. Just turn on the lights and you can simulate the official 8-bit Crusaders den. The man den, or man cave, or whatever. I'm just babbling.
Alright, so you can't see our current screen.
Because our lights are broken.
There it goes. So we're gonna have to play like that.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, so I'm Ichabod Clay.
I didn't get to pick my character. Oh wait. Boner, Helga, Clay, Blue Suede, the Blob, Tiny,
Taffy. Bad Mr. Frosty.
I think I usually use Mr. Frost, but I'm gonna try something else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Blob.
The Blob.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with these controls, so what do I hit to choose the character?
Start.
Start.
Maybe.
A. There we go.
A.
Is that even A? No, that's B.
Figure it out. You got this.
Oh,
Oh,
snap.
snap.
Versus Ichabod. Okay.
Oh, you just got snapped. Ooh. Oh, get your fat sausage face out of here. Oh.
Yeah.
Get
Later
you
on
just
your ass. Look at that.
pushing the same button over and over.
That's
What
right,
kind of crap is
I'm
this?
just mashing buttons with my big old sausage fingers.
Oh
And
my
I'm dropping
God.
plates.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh,
Ah,
crap.
here, I'll give you a little
Get
reprieve.
your Gumby ass out of here.
No. Oh, how did you beat me?
Suck it.
This is our mascot, Stamos, the dog.
Stamos.
Say hi.
Stemos.
It's round 2.
It's my buddy.
He's a nice dog.
Well, he's watching the TV. What is it?
Oh, I'm dazed.
look at that,
No,
look at that.
No,
This is
oh,
what
oh.
whooping your Uncle Rudy's ass looks like. Actually, not currently. But,
Look at that.
oh.
I'm gonna back off a little bit.
Get him, Stamos. Get him. Get him. Tell him.
See, I'm so not used. Still, I'm just mashing buttons. I don't even.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so okay, that's jump. Down is okay. Look at that.
Get
Oh,
off.
yeah. Oh, that was a special move. I don't even know how I did that. I made like a wall.
No, not
I
feeling
went
it.
second round. There we go.
Okay, bull to the crap.
I'm used to the Genesis controller. This Nintendo one feels kind of small.
Oh,
Dog, look,
attack
my
of
hand.
dog.
Oh,
Oh, buddy.
so, no, dazed.
Oh, you hit my pumpkin face. You look like Flubber.
I do highly recommend this game. I think it's one of the better fighting games on, I have to say, any platform.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite fighting games.
Whether it be the
Next
Super
to,
NES,
like-
Genesis.
Next to like Street Fighter.
Oh, jeez.
Eat my pumpkin face. Oh,
Is that it?
well, that's
Is there another
typically
round?
how rounds go, right?
How many rounds does this game
Two
have?
people,
Two people.
two usually, right?
This guy.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, this is a new game.
Alright. Who
I'm
do I
gonna
want
try
to be?
someone. Oh, I already picked
I'm-
mine.
I'm
I
blue
hit-
suede
I hit the
shoes
blue
over here.
button. I mean the blue button, the B button.
I forgot you could select stages. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Elvis Bob
that's
with
cool.
your ass.
I really like the character animations in this.
Oh.
They aren't as fluid as the Sega Genesis, I'm noticing.
Oh, you are a liar and a.
Look it up on YouTube after you watch this video. Go look up this
He
game
is
on
a mega
Genesis. The
liar.
graphics are like night and day.
You
Look at that
are
purple wall.
such a liar. Oh. If you can't tell, I like Super Nintendo,
There's the Nintendo.
and his very wrong self likes the.
Oh, look at that! I spit something. I don't know how I did that.
Oh, look at him.
Oh,
He's
now,
dancing.
oh,
Oh!
I squandered that opportunity. There we go. See that? Look at that.
Crap is what that is.
I kind of wish this had more characters to choose from. You know, like
Like the 64 version.
yeah, or like Mortal Kombat or something like
Yeah.
that. But this is a great fighting game.
Well, if we're sticking on fighting games, I mean, we can switch the game to like Killer Instinct.
I mean, this has the fun characters, and each one has unique abilities and stuff. Well, I mean, like any fighting game does, but this, I like the character designs.
Look at that hair though. Oh yeah,
Okay, so I just
he's
pushed-
dancing.
So I push back. Is there a time limit on this game? Oh yeah, there is. I see it. There's like a fuse going.
There's
off
a
in the
bomb.
back.
I'm about to die.
Look at that! 2 rounds in a
Yeah.
row.
The king is not the king.
Yeah, he's pretty slow.
You want to try a different game, or you want to keep going with this?
Let's play one more round. I'm gonna try something different though.
Frosty it is.
What's this? Taffy? I'm gonna try Tiny. See what Tiny can do.
I'm all up in your face and
He's
stuff.
sitting on the floor. I'm in this chair over here.
Trying to figure out this setup we got going.
It's pretty nice. It's a really nice game room. I'm really impressed with how it turned out. It's really a lot of fun.
It can be. He sounds like it's so much fun. It's really so much fun.
Yeah,
He's so monotone.
It's alright. Trying to sound cool, you know, like they do at NPR, how they just talk in monotone.
Yeah, NPR is not cool though.
And it seems
I mean, I like
listening to all
I
these
like the
things.
information, but NPR is not cool.
You don't hang out at the places I do then.
You hang out at home and at work.
He was on my case earlier about this one.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly. I never see his ass.
I'm glad you don't see my ass.
You know.
There you go. There you go. Look at that.
He's trying to shut me up.
I like how he's posing.
Taffy the strong man.
I went with Tiny. Taffy.
What's taffy? Oh, that's tiny.
Yeah, tiny. Oh. Damn it.
What? Oh, eat that. Eat that. Slurp. Boom.
Oh, so the top buttons do give you like a special move. That's pretty cool. Oh, no, I'm dazed. Here, just...
Son of a corner. Oh, eat that shit.
I thought we weren't swearing on this.
You don't know what we're doing. Because you're never here. Oh! Oh. Get.
Because my wife thinks I should be doing better things than playing video games.
She's not married to him. But he should be playing video games with me.
People with, significant others that don't support your video game habit.
Well, to each their own. But
yeah, it's gotta be a compromise.
I guess.
They should make a dating service for gamers.
You know,
there isn't one.
There probably is one.
Like a Tinder for nerds or something.
Yeah. You want to try something different?
Yeah, let's play something else. That was fun though. We highly recommend Clay Fighter. I think it's one of the best fighting games on the Super Nintendo system. The SNES. I refuse to call it a SNES because it's...
Yeah, because that's just nasty.
SNES or NES. That's kind of a...
Alright. So what should we play? Another fighting game?
Does it have to be Super Nintendo?
No, I can switch it up.
What's that Scooby-Doo game?
That's for the Super Nintendo.
That's a platformer?
Yeah. Sorry if I'm all up in your space.
Oh, it's an Acclaim. It's an Acclaim. Which means LJN, right?
Yes, it does. You are correct.
No, let's leave that one alone.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, find another fighting game. That'd be kind of fun.
Alright. So for the time being.
Batman?
No.
Oh.
Killer Instinct.
Oh, I saw the black cartridge. That was Batman. Was there ever a good Batman game?
Oh, yeah. Tons of them.
Because the ones on the Super Nintendo were completely unplayable.
Is it working?
No. Make sure to watch my video coming out about how to clean your Nintendo cartridges. It's going to be a laugh riot.
Yeah. It's something.
At my expense.
I might put it out later tonight, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, that's something to look forward to. Look for my bald spot, people.
I censor his bald spot in the video.
I'm trying to forget about it.
Because he doesn't want to...
Minoxidil. I actually bought a bottle of Minoxidil after watching that video. See, I'm a lot older than he is.
Oh, no.
But
it's not him.
Let's start the game. Enough about me.
Grandpa Rudolph over here. Oh.
See if I buy him Del Taco again.
Oh. That's rude. See, I'm going to be Stamos.
I don't know anything about this game. Tell us about it.
Well, I can tell you my experience with this game. I love this game. I grew up with this game.
It was...
Yeah. And I always thought that the graphics were just so awesome.
Oh, this is cool.
Like the...
yeah, so let me get used to the...
It's very Mortal Kombat-esque. Compared to, like, Clay Fighter, which is more like, funny animations and stuff like that. This is more like, actual fighting game.
So I'm the skeleton dude.
Yes. Oh.
I just got my butt kicked.
Never said I was actually good at this, but I like playing them. Oh, you got Spinal Tapped. That's what you would say if you actually won it. Because you just did.
Did I?
Yeah, because the difference between that, like this game and a lot of the other fighting games, is that, say you win.
Oh, you keep the same level of health?
Yeah. Which makes for very interesting matches. Especially in tournament mode.
Dang. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Just like, I'm about to get a foot cramp. I'm about to sit on my cow. Oh!
God.
Fatality.
This is a lot like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit on my cow. It didn't look too bad.
Player
actually.
1 was the winner.
That's me. Doesn't look too bad. We're like even now. Even height. Tender.
Wait, what? I don't even know what I did. What's up?
You gonna
Live
get
stream?
live? You live?
There's our man, Ryan.
Welcome to the live stream, Ryan
He's
Candia.
also a gamer. Dude,
Oh.
I'm not even playing.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm not even
I don't
playing.
know why. Press start. Now you're playing.
I'm still not doing anything.
Press start.
I did.
It is controller.
Oh, wait, just don't do anything. Just see, I'm not.
Yeah, press start.
Wait, I'm the dinosaur.
Press start. Alright.
See, it's still not.
Yeah,
Okay, so he's on his own for now.
yeah. How about we switch the games?
Yeah, we're gonna switch the games. That sounds good. What's up, man?
We play a different
Good,
system.
good.
Are you live streaming?
Yeah.
We're live right now.
Hi guys.
Alright.
Thanos is attacking me.
Let's put these boys back.
Like an hour or two, then we can get Taco Bell.
Woo!
Oh, snap. Alright.
If I eat Taco Bell that late, I would be. I would
'Cause
have
he's
the worst
old.
part. That's true. We were just talking about that.
Grandpa Rudy, I heard
That's
it.
oh,
Grandpa
you heard that?
Rudolph.
You heard that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm the next room over. Alright.
Alright, so what are we gonna play next?
Or you were at my expense.
You
Oh.
wanna play another Super Nintendo game?
Sure, why not? This is a Super Nintendo kind of night.
This one could be fun.
Remember, folks, heartburn can lead to acid reflux, so don't eat late if you're old.
Wisdom from
Especially
Grandpa
Taco
Rudy.
Bell. That's me. I'm gonna start doing those shorts too.
He's
Ask
gonna wear some
Grandpa
booty
Rudy.
shorts.
No, I'm not. No, that's not happening.
We're gonna do this video.
I'm putting my foot down. See, watch. This is my foot. Putting it down. I'm not doing that.
We're gonna
He
do
can
this video
He can talk all he wants.
where, and you know I will. We're gonna
That's
do
what he's good at.
we're gonna do this video on dodgeball on the
Mhm.
NES,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna get Rudy to wear some booty shorts. And what? This game probably needs to be cleaned
Yes.
because it is. My cow is not great. That was my kneecap that popped.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, it was. It wasn't your hip. Don't worry.
Still, it's because I took my Geritol.
Jesus.
I'm in good shape. Sirree Bob.
We're figuring it out.
Checking my Facebook here, folks. Well, he's
Game.
working on that. Why don't we talk about something?
Thanos eat.
Yeah, I fed him.
He's throwing his dish everywhere.
He wants water in there.
He's throwing his food dish.
Well, there's some more food on the on the table in the.
So we always have this debate:
Place.
Sega Genesis versus Super NES.
Here we go.
Both 16-bit systems, both have superior graphics. Great gameplay on both. I think the Genesis kind of edges out the N64. I keep saying N64. The SNES.
These are all things you shouldn't do, by the way.
Some of the graphics department, the fluid movement of the sprites, and the ergonomics of the controllers. I think the Sega Genesis controller is way superior compared to this. If you can see this, I mean, it's flimsy, it's light, it's too lightweight, and look. Okay, we're back.
Yeah, we shouldn't be talking about this nonsense anyway.
He calls it nonsense.
non-sensor.
Okay, this is fun.
You're the pink one. Alright. Fuck him up, fam. You're the pink one.
What game is this?
You don't know what Double Dragons?
Streets of Rage? Oh.
Oh, get out of here with your Streets of Rage.
This is...
You could have called this Streets of Rage. That's bastardizing this game.
You know, I think I like Streets of Rage better than this.
You played it for 14 seconds. Get out of here.
Did you like Streets of Rage?
I like Streets of
Just
Rage.
got my butt kicked.
What's new? I like Streets of Rage.
Can you pick up
but-
that knife?
Yes.
How do you pick stuff up?
I think it's... I don't remember. Down?
No.
A, B...
I think maybe you have to be right on top of it because I can't.
Yeah,
the
probably
screen's
not.
kind of stopping it.
Well, one thing about this game is that we have to walk together, or we'll determine how far we can get it from each other. So
One
it's gonna blow up.
Can and just can
It's Y to pick up stuff.
and this is a fun arcade action game.
I love this game.
This game. Oh, I got nunchucks.
This is actually mine from growing up. This is not a recent acquisition.
Yeah, this is just so much fun. This really brings back a lot of fond memories.
You never played this game.
I
What
played the
memories can it
arcade.
bring back?
I know I played the arcade version of it.
In the future, I wanted to do, and I haven't brought this up to you yet, but I think we should do Mario 3 and go 2-player and try to beat the game.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It's quite a
Yeah.
undertaking.
I've never beaten it, actually. And it's my favorite NES game of all time. So, I think we should do it.
Oh.
Oh, why are you getting killed? Stop it. You back. But yeah. Would you be down?
Yeah.
So, there's 8 worlds in Mario 3. So, I think it would be pretty awesome if we... Get out my face. Oh yeah, hit you with a stick. The ugly stick. Oh, bitch. But,
Oh, it punched me out.
but yeah, I think the next live stream we do, it should be that.
Okay.
An attempt to get through it all.
I don't know if it'll happen.
Hey man, don't be a negative Nancy. No one asked you to be a negative Nancy. First I don't see you forever, now you won't be all negative.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you stop that. I'm about to die. Negative. Oh, these guys are the worst.
God.
Oh, those,
Dead.
me too. About to be. Oh, dead.
There's one
Yeah.
credit left.
That guy is the worst. Oh, where? Why?
This isn't gonna last long.
Negative Nancy. Pretty sure I knocked you out.
Can we hurt each other?
I don't know.
I don't think this is that kind of game.
I don't remember. When I better the setup and I get that little like 3 to 6 cable I was talking about, we'll be able to watch it on
Oh,
here.
yeah.
So it'll be a lot easier.
Okay, now we're in an elevator.
What?
Jeez.
I wonder where my Super R-Type went. No, that's a game you'd be into.
Oh yeah, I love space shooters.
Yeah,
This is my
that's his thing. 1000%.
Space shooters and first-person shooters.
Like the wonderful meteorites on the Atari 5200.
Exactly.
Sarcasm.
We'll look at that some other time.
Or not.
Or Truxton, the best video game ever created. If you don't have Truxton, go pick up a copy today.
He doesn't have Truxton.
I don't have Truxton. It's an expensive game.
His opinions aren't always, you know.
I have played it.
Take him with a grain of salt, you know.
It was, remember, we had it growing up. I can tell you that much.
Who's got money to buy that?
Yeah, that's like a $60 game, isn't it?
It's more than that, I believe, currently.
That's worth every penny.
Last time I remember, it was like 100 or 120.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Still worth every cent.
I don't know about that.
So go buy Truxton, no matter how much it costs.
His version, he likes space games like that, and space shooters and stuff. I can't get into that too much.
Better yet, if you have a Super NES, go buy Doom. That's a great
It is a good game.
port. Not the best port, but it's a great game.
Because you're gonna say that the Genesis port is better.
No, actually, the PlayStation 1 is the best port.
32X.
Oh, that's right, there was one for the Genesis.
Yeah, 32X.
I'm almost done for.
Yeah. Oh no, not the sword.
Oh, he does.
Oh,
I think I'm done.
boomerang.
I'm done. Wait, can I play again?
Press start. You get 5 more credits. It's not the arcade.
Start.
Press start.
There we go.
It's not the arcade.
It still says credit.
Yeah, because it wants to emulate the arcade.
Where are you going?
This way. Oh,
Oh,
snap.
that's both.
At least, I guess, people will know that, and whoever's watching will know that, we're using real hardware, because, of all the
Yeah.
times I had to blow into it.
Yeah, that's
Which
one
you
of the
shouldn't
biggest
do.
Things. That's one thing about us is we don't use emulators. We don't use retrons, plug and plays. Everything you see is strictly original hardware. None of that Raspberry Pi bullshit. You get those smug assholes that get on the forums. I got a Raspberry Pi with 3,000 games on it. Well, fuck you, buddy. I don't care. Yeah, your penis is 2 inches.
Oh, Jesus.
I just think it's, I don't know, I guess I'm just a purist, a hardcore purist when it comes to these games.
I have a Retron in the corner, actually, behind this computer.
Oh, okay.
But
After what I just said, this guy comes, oh, I have a Retron.
that I bought
You have
a
Raspberry
while
Pi in there
back.
too?
No. But I used to play emulators growing up all
MAME?
the time. MAME? There's nothing wrong with MAME. Don't even start.
It's the same thing as a Raspberry or all that other crap.
Yeah, but at least it's like a physical arcade machine.
Yeah, true, but still.
I have a Retron I bought because I had bought an NES, little toaster NES from the store, and not long after I had bought it, it just started crapping out on me. So I decided to bring it back to get another NES from there being cheapskates. So I eventually got it to where they'd give me like,
Did I just punch your guy out?
it's possible. They gave me credit. And the Retron had just come out. The Retron 3 had just come out. And it was like $60. So I grabbed that. And I hook it up. And first I note, how plasticky it is and how, like, awful it is. Then I plug the game in, it's working. It's playing fine. For like,
Don't hit me.
for like, so don't hit me. It's playing fine for like a couple weeks, and I'm treating it nicely, and then all of a sudden, the NES cartridges are like impossible to get out, and I bought it for the NES, and they're like impossible to get out. So eventually, like I was playing Batman on the NES, and eventually Batman turned pink, and I don't know why. And I tried to return the Retron. That didn't pan out. So yeah, never again will I buy a Retron product. Well, like, never again will I buy a Retron like that.
I have to say,
the Retron 77 is great.
Yeah, you knew where I was going with that.
I have the
that's
Retron
cool.
77.
That's a cool thing. That's the only time I will ever say that.
Yeah, the Retron 77 is really great. I won't put down Retron as a company. Really, because...
Hit me with the sword.
You're welcome. Red. I won't put down Retron as a company. I like what they're trying to do.
Oh yeah, I think it's fine.
And I think it's great, for like people that want to turn your, like they're trying to do the same thing they did with the Retron 77. They put a prototype for the N64 at E3 this year, and do the same thing and make N64 HDMI.
I don't think there's enough N64 games to warrant that.
Yes, there is.
And there's about 10 all-time classics, and that's about it. Everything else is kind of lackluster.
This is another one of those things where I say take his opinions with a grain of salt.
You have GoldenEye, Smash Brothers, F-Zero.
I'm not gonna pull out a list.
Doom, Quake.
But you come from a different generation of gaming, my friend, and the issue with that is that anyone from my generation of gaming and a little bit after is gonna tell you, I grew up with the NES and the Super Nintendo, but also the N64 later on, and anyone from that genre and that era is gonna tell you that the N64 is the ish, and they would love to have it, But what they did is they brought a prototype just to gauge interest, just to see if people would want that HDMI. So that's what I like about Retron and what they're doing to bring the quality of the games, and up them to HDMI. So I think that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't put them down as a company.
I would love to see a ColecoVision of one.
Well, there's something like that coming.
And I'm looking forward to that Atari VCS. I'm very excited about that. Looks like it's finally going to happen.
I'm excited about the Intellivision Amico.
Is that the one that's on Kickstarter?
No. So that comes out next year. So it's a brand new Intellivision console. It is blowing my mind. I want to play it so bad, but they had it at E3, and they only let some people test it out, and they had to sign NDAs, so they can't really talk about it. So yeah, I want it so bad, but you gotta come down there with me.
Even though he has a television right there, which he hasn't played once.
Oh, the Intellivision 2? Because I have to... Because I have a bag of adapters. And the Intellivision 2 adapter is tangled up in about 14 or 16 other adapters.
Oh, I just died again.
So yeah, that's why that is like that. But the Intellivision Amico, the creator of the Intellivision Amico, is the person that created Earthworm Jim. And Earthworm Jim will be on the Intellivision Amico.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty fantastic, actually. I'm excited to see that. So it is a brand new console. Brand new Intellivision console. I'll show you a little image of it after we're done. I guarantee your tune will change.
Oh, I'd buy it. I'm a huge Intellivision
It's actually It's actually pretty. I like the price point. It's like between $149 and $179.
I'm not a fan of Intellivision's controllers.
That's where you're gonna love this.
Oh, that's finally it's a usable controller.
Imagine it futuristic. Like futuristic Intellivision.
It's intelligent television.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be. But... So they remastered a bunch of the old games too, like Beauty and the Beast, and like all the classic games. I think it said 30 of them.
Wow.
Yeah, so they remastered a bunch of them, and then they're legitimately releasing a ton. And I don't think they'll get physical releases. It doesn't look like, but they look like they're all digital. But the games are all anywhere between $2.99 and $7.99.
Great.
But it comes preloaded with like 30 of the remastered classics.
Oh wow. Yeah, that'd be worth it then.
So, I think the system as a whole is going to be totally worth it.
You could play a remastered like Demon Attack or Atlantis or any of those E-Magic games.
Yeah, iMagic.
E-Magic, whatever.
Yeah. They well, there's actually more than that. Then it's actually they said they had 30 remastered iMagic games. They had 30 remastered Activision games. They had. I'll show you the thing later.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I hope the VCS gets those, because I definitely plan on buying VCS.
I don't know.
Whoa. If you don't know what a VCS is, look it up. The Atari VCS. It's coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks cool, but I'd rather have a Retron 77.
It's going to change the gaming paradigm.
What? The Intellivision Amico will. But, they were making this hardware version of ColecoVision that was pretty sweet. But
I'm just going to make the fizzle out.
I haven't really heard much about it lately. I need to see if I can find some more information. But it looks pretty sweet. I would love it. I love it. Yeah, it takes up so much room. It's literally in the corner behind us over there.
It's a beautiful thing, though.
Yeah, and
It's a work of art.
the power plug is huge. Just like the Atari 5200 I got laying right here.
It's like inches away. That's a beautiful work of art right there.
I mean...
Are you going to show off the 5200?
I mean, this baby is...
Look at that beauty. Look at that.
I mean...
It's that big.
I mean, it's ridiculous, and then you hold all the controllers in there, and...
I love it.
I love it. I
adore it.
I think it's wonderful, and the graphics are amazing.
They are.
For,
arcade quality graphics.
Mm-hmm. Some amazing games on there, too. But
we also have the 7800, which is a thing of beauty in itself.
Because it can play 2600 games.
And its simplicity.
I don't even know what I'm doing. Get
Power
out of
supply
here.
sucks on it. I don't know what they were thinking. Yeah, on both of the systems, the 78 and the 52.
I like the 52. I mean, they're the same power supplies as like every other Atari product, basically.
The Atari 2600, it just had a simple...
Besides that
jack.
one. Besides that one.
Oh, yeah.
But like, any Atari computer had the same power supply as the 5200 and not the 7800, but the 5200. I don't know why. Because I have like a box in the closet full of Atari computer power supplies and stuff. I have a problem. I really like Atari computers, but I can't get the damn one to work because I need one single cable and I can't find it anywhere. So I got all these games sitting up there. All these games, like these floppy disk games, and I have 2 floppy drives that both power on and work, but I don't have the like the data cable that plugs into the back, that plugs into the system. so they can't. The system can't read the stupid thing. So yeah, that makes me happy.
Yeah. It's like me buying all these Commodore 64 games when I don't even have the
Exactly.
system. But someday,
Someday I'll buy all these games.
and I'll be ready.
Yeah, or I won't be.
Comma 8, comma 1. I think that's how you do it.
Get out of here.
I got him.
Do you?
Oh, nope, I don't.
I got
I'll
him.
get this guy.
Oh, oh. Look at that.
Teamwork.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I'm dancing. Oh. All that crap. I was talking.
Uh-oh, we're moving.
Oh, the airplane's taking off. They're
Oh, we beat
afraid
the
of us.
level. There we go.
They're afraid of us. Oh, my cow fell down. Snap. Slippity snaps. I'll put that on a shirt.
So in case you're just joining, this is Double Dragon?
Super Double Dragon.
Super Double Dragon for the Super NES Nintendo system. Go pick me up at your local retailer
It
today.
is an awesome game.
This is a lot of fun. It brings back memories of playing it at 7-Eleven as a kid.
They had arcade machines at
They used to,
7-Eleven.
yes, they actually used to have arcade machines. Usually off in a corner, they had like 3 or 4 of them. Sometimes they even had a pinball machine.
Interesting.
Yeah, so you could get your Slurpee, or your Big Mac, no, a big
Big
gulp,
Mac?
big gulp.
He's confusing some things.
Yeah, no, your
been a while.
Slurpee and your big gulp. Let me start over. And yeah, you could hang out and play video games. Maybe
See,
get some nachos.
yeah, I grew up in Detroit, and I had a corner store that like owned my house, so it was connected to my house, and they had a arcade machine inside the store,
Oh, that's cool.
and it was Street Fighter 2.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was like right when the game came out too, so I don't know why they spent the money on that.
Well, it seems like a lot. Every place had at least one arcade machine.
Yeah,
Even-
but this store was tiny though. This was like,
Oh, yeah.
like you had to like be like this in the, like, to play the game.
There was this little carry-out pizza place by our house, and it was just a walk-up carry-out place. They had video games in there. We used to go there. It's amazing back in the day.
I had an arcade around the corner from my house back then. It was pretty nice.
Am I dead? Where am I? Oh.
Yeah, where the pink guy is.
The greatest though was the Chuck E. Cheese.
Good
If
times.
you, yeah, it's not the same as it used to be back in my day.
Oh god.
Well, they had the kids club nights, where you would pay. I think it was like $5 to sign up for the Chuck E. Cheese Kids Club. And every Tuesday night, if you were a member, because you got a little card and a badge and everything.
Oh my god.
And this gets really good though. I mean, this is a fucking gamer's wet dream. Because Tuesday night, and my dad loved it too, because it would get me and my brother and sister out of the house all night, for most of the night until they closed.
And
Which
how
was
old were you?
10 or 11. They would just drop us off. But it was like with this, the kids club. Tuesday night. Get this. All you can eat pizza. Every video game set to free play.
Nice.
Yeah, just show them the card and you're living, like a baller. Those were some great memories.
See the Chuck E. Cheese I remember.
That's probably why I was such a fat little butterball kid that still shows to this day. Thank you, Chuck E. Cheese, for making me the man I am today. All that pizza.
The Chuck E. Cheese from the 90s that I remember didn't have arcade games.
See,
What?
that's
You know, they would take me to Chuck E. Cheese and the band would play on the stage over there, and it was the worst.
They had the ticket
Crawl
games.
through the holes and the tunnels and stuff.
Oh yeah, they still had that.
Yeah, that's what I remember. They didn't really have arcade games.
Oh, when I...
They just
In the
had
80s?
they had like those,
It was
you
all
know,
arcade
ticket games.
There's nothing about
Because that's
arcade
what the
games.
80s was about.
It was beautiful. I mean, it just takes me back to that. It really does. Gives you a really good feeling inside. Makes me want to go. What? It makes me want to go get a pizza and eat the entire goddamn thing.
And look at a mouse while you do it.
Yeah. Chuck E. Cheese and
Jesus.
I can't remember the other character. Mitzi Mouse. No, that was Showbiz. I don't know if anyone out there remembers that, but there was Showbiz Pizza, which was kind of the same deal.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god.
I don't know what I'm doing either. I'm just mashing buttons.
I'm stuck on a pole. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, what happened to me?
Ow. You
I
were
fell
mashing
down.
buttons like you said. Oh. It's smacking me.
Yeah, but we also had Pizza Time. No, Showbiz Pizza Time Theater.
Is that a local thing?
No, it was a chain. It was a national chain. It's where you know where Chuck E. Cheese is now in Southgate.
Yeah.
That used to be Showbiz, and Chuck E. Cheese used to be where there's a pet. I think it's a PetSmart or something.
That's where Caesarland used to be.
Caesarland, yeah. That used to be Chuck E. Cheese, and that's where they had the kids club.
Interesting. I remember Caesarland.
Showbiz
Dumb.
was a cool place. They kind of had a similar thing, but it was for the Boy Scouts. My friend that lived across the street from me, he was in the Boy Scouts because I wasn't, because I had asthma and I was too fat.
I was gonna say, I don't think you were in the Boy Scouts.
Oh my god, dude.
Rudolph, the Eagle Scout.
Send hate letters, care of Eric at
Oh.
crusaders.com.
.org.
.org. Yeah, they had a similar thing for Boy Scouts, so you would invite me and like free play, free pizza, same deal. Awesome. Pizza wasn't as good. There's also another Major Magic's All-Star Pizza review. That was another one.
He's just going back in time, isn't he?
Yeah, it's
He's having a good old time.
yeah,
Show some pictures.
fun to reminisce. Yeah, if we can find pictures. I would love to see some old pictures of those places.
I would love to see some old pictures of Rudy when he was, you know.
I'm gonna ask my mom next time I go over to my parents to see if they have any pictures of me in like at these arcades. I think that would be a lot of fun to look at.
I would love to make a video.
I bet you would. You could see my bowl cut and like.
Yeah, and then we can like speed it up and show your
me a
bald
little
spot.
kid. Oh, snippity snap!
Like, oh, you know, years later, look what happened.
Look, he's still a fat geek who loves to play video games.
And he still likes Star
And
Trek.
eats pizza. Eats too much pizza.
And tacos.
Tacos. I didn't like tacos back then.
No?
No, that was kind of more of a recent thing.
Oh,
Never.
Shinobi. Get out of here.
I was a late bloomer when it came to tacos.
A lot of things.
I don't know what. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Waitress on the way out. And back in the day, you could just drop your kids off and leave them there.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that now.
Yeah.
I don't have kids, but I wouldn't do that.
Then my dad, it's obvious they wanted us kids out of the house. My dad also taught us how to sneak into movies at the time. So he would drop us off at the theater like early in the afternoon and wouldn't pick us up until like 11 o'clock at night after the last show got over.
Your dad taught you how to sneak in the movie?
He did. He gave us all the tips, like hide in the bathroom, like after the one movie gets over, go directly to the bathroom and hang out there for like 15-20 minutes till the next movie starts.
I mean,
And just go write it. They didn't get it. They didn't care back then.
I mean, it's definitely a lot easier back then.
Oh yeah.
I used to sneak into movies when I was in,
You'd see like 2 or 3 movies.
like, elementary, middle school, not so much in high school,
But the cool thing, he'd give us like money for.
Oh,
oh, my game's over. I'm done.
you got your 5 credits in. Let's see if we can make it to the end. Let's see if I can make it to the end. I don't think so, personally.
Hell, even back in the day, even movie theaters had arcades in them.
Yep.
Yeah. God.
Oh, Shinobi.
I mean, video games were such a part of culture.
Popular culture.
Yeah, popular culture. More so back then than. Well,
Yeah.
it was a different kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, it still permeates everything today, but.
It's pretty huge today, but
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
it's just in a different
yeah,
way.
Yeah, that's true. It's totally different.
We're actually doing a video on that. Video games and popular culture. Well, I think it was.
I think we kind of just did it.
No, we
We're
didn't.
gonna have to do a series.
Yeah, remember it was Nintendo and popular culture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Doing another one though is what would the world be like without Nintendo?
This could be fun. It'd be informative.
The next one we're filming is the history of LJN.
Very cool. Because they were
I
known for their licenses.
just wrote that one today.
Turned out a lot of games.
Surprisingly, we actually have like
Yeah,
7 videos filmed that from like last summer.
Yeah, good stuff too.
Yeah.
We really upgraded.
Yeah.
We got a professional quality camera now, which you're not what you're seeing now isn't off of that
It's a
camera.
webcam.
Yeah, this is a webcam, and
Just for the live streams.
yeah, we have a new camera. I just ordered a whole bunch of stuff for it too.
Don't know why. He thinks we're
Like,
filming
like
like,
fancy.
you know, we're filming like major motion pictures.
Ah,
Like Steven Spielberg over here.
look out for Revenge of the Mask. I'm in that.
He is.
I don't know what platform
It's not coming
playing on.
anywhere.
It's
Can't get the rights.
kind of a tug of war with the. Right. I don't know what's going on, so I can't really speculate. But who knows? But it's a lot of fun. It's gonna be great. Big shout out to our buddy Mr. Dylan Sides.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
The movie does actually looks really great.
He's a lovely
I
guy.
saw the first parts of the first one. Looks pretty awesome.
He actually shot our Back to the Future short, which is gonna come out
Eventually.
eventually. We need to finish shooting it.
Oh, come on. John Hancock's going live right now.
The immortal John Hancock.
Yes,
I like his videos.
I love his videos.
Look him up on YouTube. He talks about retro gaming.
Yeah.
Nice guy, very personable.
And he's making a video game museum.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's what all his collection goes to. It's gonna be
awesome.
for everybody.
That's cool.
So that's why people donate a lot to his collection. So
Someone wants to donate to our collection. Feel free to drop us a line.
we're not building a museum, but
Hey, never say never.
like that.
I'd like to do like a
Where did I go?
museum exhibit. We did that with the movie props, me and Dylan.
Yeah.
We could probably do something cool with the.
I beat the
You
level.
beat it?
Yeah.
I can't play.
I think this is the farthest I've ever been, and I'm about to die. You know, I don't want to be negative and all, but
Oh, shit. Oh, it's past my bedtime, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
I
he's
apologize
old.
for my constant yawning back here.
yeah, he always does that.
I'm old. I need to get my walker and.
Oh, fell off the roof.
That's what happened to me back in that other. That's how I died.
Oh, snap. Snippity snaps. Oh, snap. Get off my
I'd like
face.
to do a segment on music and video games.
I already had that set up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Donkey Kong Country. Remember I was gonna do?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just have not got around.
I mean, even if you go as far back as this.
I mean, this is newer than Dog. About the same year, actually.
Oh. I was thinking
95.
I was thinking N64.
That's newer.
Okay.
Pick any system and do it.
Like this
Any
song
game.
right here, this is great. I mean, this is that FM synthesis.
He's a synthesizer nerd.
I am. You can actually get a really close sound of this out of the
Yeah, here we go.
the Yamaha DX7, which I swear by. It's the
He has 2 of them.
the greatest synthesizer ever made. Pick any iconic 80s song, and that keyboard was making those noises.
But tell me why you need to make that sound now.
Like Aha, Take on Me. That's on Me. All of the Top Gun soundtrack, actually. Danger Zone.
They're chasing me.
Oh. But yeah, we'll do that show sometime. We should actually set up a DX7 and like recreate the video game songs on it.
We could do that.
I don't know if I'm that talented of a keyboard player. He is though. This guy's a great musician. I really gotta hand it to him. Check out his music. He doesn't promote it as much on here as he should. But this guy's the shit. I'll tell you.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Yes, after all the ripping I've got. I compliment. See,
that's what you
you
get,
attract
though.
more bees with honey.
See, that's what you get, though. Thank you, Stamos. He agrees with me.
The
Like
dog
my
agrees
arm.
with them.
He agrees. I think I died.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
That's it.
That's-
Trade West. We done.
That's Double Dragon for the
Stamos,
Super
what are you doing?
Nintendo.
Super Double Dragon.
Super Double Dragon for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System,
Oh,
otherwise
buddy.
known as the Super NES. And I think we
Super
gave a
Nintendo.
good history lesson, very insightful.
That wasn't our intention. But... Hi, buddy.
I enjoyed this. This was good.
Yeah.
I really
Definitely
did.
need to do more of these.
Absolutely. That was a good time. Was that it? You gonna sign off?
Yeah, we might as well.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah.
I mean,
All
unless
right.
you want to stay on and play some other
No, I
games.
think that's good. I think that's good. So you guys were talking about games from Taco Bell.
I got a dog in my
Good
face.
night, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah!
Make sure to sign up for the, I don't know, the website. The YouTube.
Nah, he doesn't know what he's saying.
The YouTube, give us a like.
What he's saying is, please follow us on, this
Hey,
stuff.
buddy.
Please love our dog.
Yes, please love
Stamos.
my dog. You know, he bit me one time.
And he's a crybaby. He didn't bleed. But
Still a vicious animal.
he is not.
It's not. He's adorable. I love him. It's my
But-
favorite dog.
His name is John Stamos. Because, look at him. He looks just like John
He
Stamos.
does.
I know.
He does.
Look at
He
his
really
face.
does.
Look at this
Look at
face.
his face.
Yeah, that one.
We love him.
Yeah. And he loves the ladies. He flirts with all the women he ever sees.
What woman could resist that?
I know. Look at him. But yeah. So we're gonna get out of here. But please follow us. Please
watch-
like our Facebook page.
That's right.
Made
Ding that bell.
If you're from the Metro Detroit area, I recently made a Metro Detroit retro gaming group on Facebook.
Check that one out.
Yeah, so that way we can all stay connected and talk about the retro gaming stuff and share what you got and all that. See your collections. I definitely love seeing other people's collections and their game rooms.
Yeah,
and
and
stuff like
hopefully
that.
if we get a big enough crowd, we can have meetups.
Yeah,
and stuff like
that's
that.
the goal.
Yeah, that's what we'd like to end up doing.
Yeah.
We have
So
a bar night or something.
yeah, let me turn this guy off.
We could all meet at a bowling alley. Have
Yep.
Bowling. Something.
I mean, we could set up
Um,
games and play some stuff too.
That'd be sweet.
So yeah,
Or just,
it's a lot of
or
options.
Just hang around and get drunk and talk about Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, but he don't drink, so everybody else get drunk. And
Yeah, I have my one beer.
his one Rolling Rock every
Rolling-
year.
And I don't just drink Rolling Rock because AVGN likes Rolling Rock.
Yeah, he loves AVGN.
I also like Pabst Blue Ribbon.
No, he
There's
doesn't.
silence after that.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay.
All right. I don't know if anyone's
Yeah,
even
folks,
watching anymore.
Look for me on Tinder. Come find me. Just kidding.
Oh God.
Just kidding. No, I'm kidding. I don't have one. I'm just kidding.
He does.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. I am
All
Rudolph,
And I am Eric, and we are
the 8-Bit
Bit
Crusaders.
Crusaders.
Good night.
See ya.